So we're here at Ollie's, where Will and Natasha Gaston.
Yep, Caston. And their three boys are here. They're going to do a shopping spree through the store for 5 minutes to gather all the cool fun things for Christmas. They're going to start at approximately 10 o'clock, so it's coming up. They've already mapped out the store. They've walked through. They've checked all the toys out, and they are ready and excited to go. So they're going to run, and they each of the kids have a firefighter that's going to shop with them so that mom and dad can put their efforts elsewhere. And they're just going to run, and they're going to grab as much as they can in the time frame, and they're going to get to go home with some pretty cool goodies today.
And what's the time frame?
5 minutes.
5 minutes.
Yep. 5 minutes, and there will be some announcements on the loudspeaker. Hi there. Hi. Excited?
Yeah.
All right.
What's your strategy?
Run.
Run.
That's a good strategy.
Looks like you
What's
already
your
have...
strategy? You got a map planned out in your head? Get to one.
Looks like you already have some stuff.
That's the way we like to keep it.
You already have some things in your carts?
Yeah. Watch.
You don't walk.
Maybe I'll run or...
Definitely. He's over here already.
He's got his first stop over here with the miles. Yeah, the miles up Tomorrowland. He's going first.
So, Mom, what are you going to be looking for?
Cleaning stuff.
Cleaning stuff?
Yeah, like household cleaning. Things to make my life easier.
Done something already.
He's set. He's ready to go. Lots of things.
So how was this already? How did this all come about?
I'm not sure. Lonnie here from the chief of the fire department, he called me up and said that we had been offered to come in and run around Ollie's and grab a few things, and we thought it sounded super cool. I grew up back in the 80s and 90s, so it reminded me of like Supermarket Sweep, which is like was one of my favorite shows when I was a kid. So it just sounded like a bunch of fun. The kids seemed to like it, so.
So, was there another fund drive? I know there was a GoFundMe page that's still on.
There was actually, I had 2 friends start GoFundMe pages. One of them was started by a childhood friend of mine in New Jersey, and another one by a close friend of mine here. And altogether, I think there's somewhere around just over $3,000, I think, between the 2 of them. I know, it's really awesome. Yeah, right about that. A little over $3,000 between the 2. So that's great. I can't wait, to start rebuilding and, getting new stuff. I mean, I think about some of the things that I lost and, some of the stuff that I can't replace, and, it stinks. But at the same time, I get to start all over again, and I get to build a whole new house, and I get to buy all new stuff, and so I'm just trying to keep the positive side of everything. Things can be replaced. I got my family out, and they can't. So that's the main thing to me.
So the night of the fire, how did you find out? Were you home at the time?
Oh, we were all home. We were in the living room. TV was on. Kids were watching their tablets. We heard some weird sound. I don't know that it was related at all to the fire, but I looked up. We had a pet rat that lived in the kitchen. And I looked up into the kitchen. I just saw kind of smoke in the kitchen, and thought maybe my husband left the iron on his pants because I just saw smoke. And I was like, why is it so smoky in there? And then the next thing I knew, I saw smoke actually pouring in around the door to the garage, and it was black smoke. So I was like, well, something's on fire. So my husband and I ran. We opened the door. And the whole back side, or the back corner of the garage, was already up in flames. And so we just evacuated as quickly as possible with the kids and the dogs, and right across the street to the neighbors. So we're glad we were awake, because had we not been awake, I don't know that the outcome would have been the same. Because at the point that we evacuated the house, a fire alarm hadn't, or a smoke detector hadn't even gone off yet. So, and everything went up very quickly. I mean, the garage was in flames out the top of the roof by the time we made it to the neighbor's house.
So did they think it was the water heater? Is that?
We believe it had to be the water heater. I mean, that's where, when we opened the door, that's primarily where the flames were concentrated at. They seemed to be starting to go down the wall, but where we saw fire was in that corner where the water heater was.
So you're planning to rebuild in the same
Yeah.
place?
We're planning to rebuild in the same place.
And you have
And-
insurance? You do have insurance?
Yes, insurance will be covering that. And then we found a rental just a couple days ago that is actually just like 6 or 7 houses up from ours. So we'll be right there. The kids will be able to ride the same bus, and we'll be able to keep an eye on our construction. So everything just seems to really be falling into place. We feel really blessed and really humbled. And I don't know, everything happens for a reason, I guess. And you just have to kind of keep that perspective.
Thanks. Well, good luck on your shopping spree.
Thank you.
Good stuff.
What's going to happen is there's going to be a gentleman on the loudspeaker. That way, all the directions going to come from the loudspeaker, so you don't have to search for any of us. His name's Steve, and he's going to make all the announcements for you. Okay? So he'll kind of gear you up and say, you know,
which,
you're ready to go.
boy are you
1, 2,
going
3,
to?
go. So.
Little guy right there.
Yep.
He already has a plan.
He'll
He's gonna
announce
make
the
me run.
times and everything. It's a loose.
That one there was ready. Gage says, I'm ready. He said, this is where we're going first. I said, okay. I'm following you, dude.
Take a picture of you. I can take a picture of you.
Ooh, I want a picture of you
Oh,
guys with
yeah,
your
me
cards.
too.
Come on, Sarah.
Little Declan, come here and get a picture.
Will he come and get in the picture? Yeah, he will. There he is. Nice.
There you go.
All right, boys.
Look up here, guys.
1, 2, 3. Oh, I'm like total wrong direction.
There you go.
Okay, now look at me. Awesome.
Over here, over here.
Awesome.
All right.
Good job, guys.
My turn. All right.
Ready, smile. Oh, thanks.
Are you boys ready?
Yeah.
Get with your carts because it's almost go time.
All right.
You want to hear it then, boys?
You ready?
You're ready to pull those things
He's ready to pull things off the shelf. Okay.
This morning they're going to be doing a 5-minute shopping spree.
Buddy, with your firefighter, it ain't the nail.
Campus family. Are you guys ready?
Yeah.
Ready?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, go, go, go. Go to the shopping cart, boys. Put this up cheap.
That's 5 minutes. Come on. What do you want to grab first? You want to grab first? Okay. Here's your walkie talkie. You want to grab it? Go ahead. Yeah. There you go. You want them? There you go.
What'd you find? Walkie talkies?
Hey, let's go. Turn. You want one of these?
Oh boy.
Okay.
Go, Mom, go.
Keep going.
Wow. She's on a mission.
There you go. Keep going. There's your board game. There you go.
Oh, I thank you.
Come on. Keep going. Oh, gotta watch out. They blocked you. Right in here, buddy. Right in here. You missed it. Right over here. You want this?
I'll take this.
You want this one?
Yeah.
What is that?
Cyber chrome. Yeah, go. What else you want?
I also want this.
You want that? There you go. Keep going. What else do you want?
What are people? Shopping spree for a family that lost their house in the fire.
Oh,
They
thank
had
you.
a 5-minute shopping spree.
Come on. Keep going.
Wow, look at that.
Keep going.
No? All right. Good. We're making it work.
Go ahead. Oh.
Oh, he's finding something else. Go ahead.
All right, Gary, I'm going this way. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1. All right, so the kids have about 5 minutes.
That was fun.
It's hard to keep up.
Keep going.
Can you get more than one card?
Yeah. What else you want, buddy? You want football? Soccer ball? There you go. Here, let's stick the hammer stuff in there, whatever you want. Let's stick that right there.
Plenty of room in there.
Keep going, keep going. Turn down here, turn down here. You want a sleeping bag?
I want to do
You want a lantern?
Oh.
Traffic jam!
Oh, what's Dad finding?
What do you want? What do you want?
Tools for the new house. Yes, ma'am.
This one? I got it for you. Go. Keep going, keep going.
Binoculars?
Oh yeah,
Fishing
poles
rods.
for the kids. We're gonna get some tools so we can build a new house up.
None of these are surprises, though?
Ma'am?
None of these are surprises for under the tree?
No, they already know. They've mapped it out. They know what they want. They know what they don't want. So we're gonna let them just have free range, and they're gonna go.
Okay, I don't want to hold you up. Keep going.
Yeah, yes, ma'am. I'm gonna grab them some fishing things.
Everywhere I look, there's a camera. I'm like, oh, sorry, guys.
All right, you guys, we're at the 2-minute mark. 2 minutes have gone by. Fill those carts.
Looks like we lost them. Mom is doing very well over here. Her cart is overflowing. Wow, you're an expert.
My nieces are gonna love this. Yes, please.
Sneak right by. I'll take it right up front for you. Is this theirs? I don't know. Now it is.
Anything else?
You still have time.
Still got a little bit more time. Okay. I think we're good. Yeah.
Watch out, man.
Where do you want to go?
Okay.
Grab whatever you want to grab.
Watch out. Okay. Here, do you need another card?
You want another card?
Another card to load?
Get that, maybe one for you.
Don't be bad for little man. Get that card and fill her up.
I'll switch you. Oh, Heather.
Keep
I
going,
have an
buddy.
empty one there. You want to
Oh, no. Gotta turn around, gotta turn around. Turn around, turn around.
No, I'm just gonna look up.
Keep backing up, keep backing up.
I think we're good.
You were good?
Yeah.
Grab whatever you want. You still got time.
How about some clothes?
You want some clothes?
I want to get a sled.
Okay. You want a sled? I'll go get it. You just stay right here.
Can you go get me that big red one?
Yep.
Oh, here comes somebody else's cart. So was that fun? Was it fun? Just grabbing all that stuff?
The other kid needed a card.
All right, you guys keep pushing.
Oh, here comes the firemen with their sled.
Nice, Heather. It's right by you. I gotta go get it. Where is it? Do you know where the guy was shopping at? Oh, last I saw
I think he was in the back.
40 minutes.
Here, I got it. All right, let's keep going. Come on. Come on, come on. One more time.
1 minute left, you guys. 1 minute left.
Perfect. I mean, it's kind of sorry.
All right, you guys. 30 seconds. 30 seconds for you. Fill those up. Seconds, everybody. 15 seconds. Let's go. cast and family will meet you right up at the front. Thank you.
He doesn't know what to say. I know. You're welcome. This way.
Display one with the
Did you know that lady that was helping?
No.
Well, she just started helping you load
Yeah.
stuff in the cart.
Yep. That's pretty much how it's been since all this happened, is just people being awesome and helpful. And like I said, we're blessed and humbled, and we're super happy. And we're starting all over, but we couldn't feel more blessed. We really do. And also, I love her coat.
Oh, thanks.
So you gave an assist here.
Yeah, I saw my mom was telling me about the family. I didn't know they was gonna be here. I just came for some coffee. I'm so tired. I'm sorry. I just thought I'd help them make it easier.
And what's your
quicker.
name?
Whitney Cameron. Yeah.
Lots of fun.
Yeah, it was fun. A little hot.
Oh, I got at least one of each. I know, I grabbed at least one of each of those.
So do they have to wring everything out?
Yeah.
So was this harder than it looked, though?
No, it was way easier. I got way more than what I was expecting to. Yeah, I didn't I thought there was a couple of specific things I was trying to go for, and I got those within the first minute. So
Yeah, like what were your top items?
yeah, so
What were the top things that you were looking
oh, just like a vacuum, and there was like a Roomba type thing that I thought would be cool. Yeah. And like just cleaning type stuff, like stuff like that. That's what I was grabbing first, because that stuff really adds up when you're trying to get into a house and stuff, and I had to replace all that stuff. So I was going for that kind of stuff first, and like I said, I got that in like the first minute. So after that, it was just.
Hopefully Daddy got some tools.
I think Daddy got
Grab
some
some tools.
I got us some tools, some camping stuff, all kind of stuff.
Do you have fishing pole?
Fishing poles. Yeah.
I can't wait to see everything.
I got each kid a fishing pole.
No, I got myself.
Oh, well, now you got an extra one.
You have a
So what were the best things that you found?
Hard. Probably like the Nerf guns and things like that. And Legos. The Nerf guns and the Legos.
Oh, cool. Yeah. Did the fireman help you that was with you?
Yeah.
Me?
Yeah. Which one's your cart? That one? Or is that your dad's?
I don't know anymore.
Wow, are these all yours?
All I know is that.
I got some remote control helicopter.
I know.
Wow.
Man, you guys were moving. Having a hard time keeping up with you.
Yes, ma'am.
You tired?
Yes.
Look at all this cool stuff.
Here you go, buddy.
Got him the red and I got the black.
Last minute items.
The other cart they're working on.
All the cards are basically mixed together now.
So did you ever do anything like this before?
No.
Where you got to go in a store and just pick whatever you wanted and stick it in a shopping cart?
No.
Want to do it again?
Yeah.
Okay? You ran.
So how many carts do you have here? Let's see. One, two.
I filled 2 carts.
You filled 2. Wow.
Yeah.
In 5 minutes. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
What
This
grade
whole
are you
cart
in?
and one other cart over there somewhere.
What grade are you in?
3rd.
3rd. Okay. How about your brother, Aiden?
Oh, he's in 1st grade.
1st, and then the little guy?
He's not in school.
Okay.
Excuse me? Oh my gosh.
So do you have to run a storage thing to put all this in? Or?
Well, we do have a storage.
Yeah, we have a
Okay.
storage
We got
unit.
one
That is
last week or something for
Yeah.
all the donations and stuff, giving us a place to store and go through it.
Uh-huh.
Again, after we go through it, we redonate. We've probably dropped 15 bags at the women's shelter, homeless shelters,
Okay.
things like that.
Things that you couldn't use?
Yes, ma'am. Things that are too big or too small or anything
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah.
We're just trying to keep it going.
Yep.
People are so kind to us, and we're trying to, continue it going and pass it on. And these guys here have been excited for 2 days over this. This one's shy, but he's happy. Tell the lady how many carts you get.
How many carts did you fill?
How many did you fill up?
Three.
Three,
Wow.
3 carts.
Wait, you got 3 cards.
How'd you do, bud?
Good.
You did good. 2 carts.
2 cards.
Excellent.
Oh, they got something kind of more.
We're hooking you up, man. You're getting candy. You're getting...
I see.
Right.
We're gonna need another storage unit.
Nice.
So how are they adjusting to the?
Oh, they're doing very well. They really are. They've been really strong and really level-headed since the beginning. Little scared on the night, obviously, but once firefighters showed up and help showed up and put the fire out and everybody was calm, they've been doing really, really good. Our oldest one has been helping us a lot, keeping the other 2 calm and playing with them and things like this.
They've really grasped the whole situation very well. They understand what happened. They understand, why their stuff is gone and everything else. The little ones had the hardest problem, and I think he just misses cable. DVR and
he
stuff.
wants his shows.
He's a little spoiled, Netflix and stuff like that.
You don't get to watch his shows every day anymore.
His video games, too.
You guys want to do interview together? Is that okay? Yeah. Yeah? Cool. All right.
Come here, buddy. You want to come stand?
Where do you want me, Gary? Like over here? I can kind of just... I can get up.
That's probably a good idea.
Yeah. All right. Can you just, when you answer questions, just feel free to look in that direction instead of down at us. Can you just say and spell your name for us?
My name is William Caston, Caston.
Okay. And what's your name?
Natasha.
Can you spell it for us?
Natasha.
All right. I guess tell us, how do you feel today?
Oh, we feel very blessed and overwhelming. I mean, the people that's come out to help us in these situations like this, make sure the kids and the family are safe and covered, is just a real big blessing. We're very lucky, even though the unfortunate circumstances. We can't even be sad about it no more. We've stuck together as a family. People from all corners has come out to help us, and we feel very blessed and very lucky. We really do.
What do you think about all the support? I mean, we were talking a little bit about outside. It's amazing how much...
It is amazing. It's very humbling. With all the bad in the world today, it's really nice to see people come out to help your neighbors, and our neighborhood that night, I mean, everybody in our neighborhood came out to help us, make sure the kids were out, make sure they were warm for the night, things like this. Again, it's just very humbling. It really is. It really shows us what the world and the people in the world can do.
And also about so some of the stuff, you're going to go through clothes and all that stuff, but tell us what you're doing with the stuff that you guys don't need or you have too much of.
Again, donations are pouring out everywhere, and as we go through it, and too big, too small for the kids, anything we can't use, we're bagging it up. My wife and mother-in-law just dropped 12 bags off at the homeless shelter just the other day. And as we continue to go through stuff and the stuff that we cannot use, we're going to continue donating it. Homeless shelters, women's shelters, things like
Carlisle
this.
Cares,
Carlisle
things like
Care.
that, yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
And how do you feel, Mom? I'm going to move a little closer.
How do I? Oh, I just feel extremely blessed. I got my family out, and they're all that matters. My children, I was lucky enough to get my dogs, and everything else is stuff. So, I just feel really embraced by everybody in the community. I feel, like my husband said, very humbled. There are times where you feel like your faith in humanity and your faith in God may be wavering, and I found a whole new faith in humanity and a whole new faith in God through all of this. Everything just seems to be falling into place perfectly. I couldn't ask for anything to be going any better or smoother, so I just want to say thank you. The North Middleton Police Department, the North Middleton Fire Department have been not only just supportive, but I'm pretty sure they're my family now. So I've never felt more home than I do now.
Anything you guys want to add?
We just like to say thank you to Ollie's and all the donations, everybody out there. We might not know who everybody is, but we just want to say thank you, and we appreciate it very much. And it's been a real humbling experience. Don't take it for granted. It can happen to anybody, and it goes quick. So protect your family and
be prepared and have
be
a plan.
prepared. Have a plan. Yes. Yep. We were lucky enough that we were all in the living room that night, and it was really easy to get everybody out. You know, if everybody was spread out through the house, it could have been a totally different situation. But we're very lucky. We got our family, and kids know what's going on. We took them to the house and showed them. That way they know. You know, they needed a little closure too. But it seems today they have made up for that house. So.
What do you think, bud? Yeah. Tell us how many carts you had full. 2. What did you stuff it with?
Legos.
Cool. What do you think about all the help? Pretty cool, huh? Awesome. All right, guys. Thank you so much.
All right. Thank you.
Is your Christmas shopping done?
I don't know. Well, it is for my nieces and nephews. I know that.
We got that taken care of.
Oh, yeah? You guys thought of them too, huh? When you were going around, you pick up some stuff for your other family?
Oh, yeah.
That's nice.
They've been supporting and helping us, so we try to do a little bit back for them.
Yeah,
that's all.
That's awesome.
Ma'am.
How much of this do you have to wrap? How much of this do you have to wrap?
Not too much of it.
We're putting it in bags and giving it to them.
I was going to say pick them up.
We got wrapping paper.
Oh, yep, we got us wrapping paper, so we're good.
Excellent.
Did you get tape?
Yeah, he did get all the tape. I was with him. He's like, I got so much tape.
He loves tape. He will waste a roll of tape in under 25 seconds, I believe.
And how are you getting all this home?
Are we getting it all home?
We got 2 vans out there actually.
Yep.
Because when I leave here, I gotta go to work, so we're going separate directions. So, and that's another thing. We've had our vehicle went up. It was a total loss as well, and we've had donations for vehicles to help us get us around.
We got two
vans.
donated to us.
I mean, it's just really overwhelming what people will do for you. It really is.
Now you guys are now going to be renting a house a few doors down.
Right.
Yes, about 5-6 houses down on the opposite side of the road.
Wow.
Yeah, it's
So you
about
still
almost
get
the
to live
same as
I
ours.
get to live in the same neighborhood.
The kids will ride the same bus.
Same bus, same
we
everything.
get
It
to
worked
watch our
out
house
really
being
well.
rebuilt,
It really did.
Which is just, it was crazy. It just went on the market the day before we started looking. And the woman who had lived there broke her lease 6 months early. So it's like
Perfect time.
it's kind of like a miracle. Like it couldn't have worked out any better. Like things just keep falling into place, and I can't help but think that there's there's a higher power at work here because everything it's all just falling into place. Yeah.
Yay!
Yay!
They're
Can't wait to see all the stuff you guys got.
Yeah, oh my gosh, so much stuff.
I can't even imagine the hotel room when I get off of work tonight.
Oh, it's just going to be filled with stuff.
We're gonna be swimming through boxes.
Oh, yeah. Awesome. Well, thank you guys for letting us tag along.
Yes, thank you, man.
Thank
You're
you.
awesome.
Great to meet you.
Yes,
thank
sir.
you.
Good man.
Be a very Merry Christmas.
Appreciate it,
to you
brother.
guys.
Appreciate it, man.
See you later.
Nice meeting you.
Yes,
you
ma'am.
got one
Nice
of these
meeting
too?
you. Thank you.
It's in a small.
This is Uncle Nell. She helped too. This is Aunt Danelle.
Uncle now.
Yeah, you were moving around too. I was like breaking a sweat running.
She's one of my best
Aunt Danelle
friends.
invited
came up
us,
just
so she
kinda
cooked our
walking.
Thanksgiving for us this
Oh, that's
year.
awesome.
So
Yeah,
we
she
got to
did.
eat real good.
Awesome.
And then we had tacos a few nights later. She's a good taco cook.
Can't beat that. Very cool.
Sure. You did. Oh man.
Cool.
That's amazing.
That is awesome.
Actually thinking of others.
Yeah, that's just unbelievable that they were. Absolutely.
So, officer, has North Middleton Police ever done anything like this before?
I've only been out there since November of last year, but I talked to some of the other officers, and it's been many, many years since any type of crisis like this. So it's just nice for the department, the township, fire department all got together and doing this for a great, great, great cause. So
And what is your name?
Jeff Kolodzy.
Is the fire chief here?
Yes, that's Mr. McKillop. He's right over there to the right of the tall guy there. He's the chief.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you very much. Okay, when it's a snow day, I don't know if we're ever having a snow day this year. It's been pretty warm out.
I also worked at J.W. Smith for a while up in Perry County.
Little guy. Hey, T.
Chief.
Uh-oh.
Get quizzed.
I'm going to get quizzed.
So, has the fire company ever done anything like this before for fire victims?
Well, we've always been there for them. You know, nothing like a shopping spree, though. I mean, this is a first for us. It's just nice to be a part of bringing them Christmas to a devastating situation.
And what's your name?
What's
your name?
Lonnie McKillop II. I'm the acting fire chief for Northmont Fire Company right now.
So who actually arranged this shopping spree, or how did
the Butler Foundation contacted me, and I contacted the family and asked them if they would be willing to do this, and they said yes. And I contacted the Butler Foundation back and told them that we'd be more than happy to be a part of assisting them in anything that they needed. And she notified me back and said that they would like the fire department to come help the family with carts and stuff. And I said that's not a problem. We'll be more than happy to be there for them. For us, it's, you know, we're not just there during the fire situation. We're there long after. You know, whatever they need, they can always come back to us.
And did they arrange that it would be with Ollie's? Was that?
Yes. She told me that it would be an Ollie's bargain outlet. She didn't say if it was going to be in Mechanicsburg or Chambersburg or where, but she just said that it would be an Ollie's bargain outlet, and just thankful for what they've done for this family. I mean, for somebody to lose everything, and you know, for them to say, hey, we're going to give you a little piece of what you have back. This is wonderful.
Are you still collecting donations?
Yes, ma'am. We collect them at the firehouse and take them over to the police department, or you can take them straight to the police department. They have a room at the police department. It's probably, 8 by 10 room, and it's the whole floor is covered with stuff for them. So not only will they be getting the stuff from Ollie's here, we've also got much more at the police station for them. So, I mean, it's, you know, anything from clothes to gift cards to money. We've just received so much from the community for these people. It's you know, it shows you that Christmas is definitely the time of coming together.
Have you ever done this for other fire victims before?
No, this is the first. I mean, we haven't had anybody ever contact us about helping. I know that, you know, we've always helped, you know, getting families that have lost stuff. We've always helped them with getting stuff out of their homes after the fire, but never anything like this. This is amazing.
Thank you.
No problem.
They're going to be so excited to get home and get this stuff undone.
So what were your what were your tips that you were giving them along the way?
Oh, I told them that just grab anything they wanted. I mean, they deserved it. They had a tragic event happen to them, and they needed to be happy again. So I said, just grab whatever you want, and we'll just keep on going.
You had to keep them on task?
We had to keep them on task a little bit, but I think after all in all, I think they did pretty well. They got things they wanted, and then the awesome thing is they were actually picking out for their cousins too. So even though the moment of tragedy, they still were thinking about their other family. And good job, guys. You did an awesome job.
Yeah.
And you guys are going to be able to come to the firehouse anytime you want, and we'll give you a tour of the rigs and what we do. And we'll even take you guys for a ride. How's that?
He ain't gonna know what to do. You wanna go for a ride today? He loves fire trucks and race cars.
You guys want to go for a ride today?
You guys wanna ride the fire truck? I'll take you spin around the park.
There you go.
Man. All right. Well, we gotta go out there in a little bit. They want to take pictures of us anyway near the fire truck, and we'll make it happen.
And we also, get this, guys, we also have our fire helmets and our fire boots.
It's so awesome. You know, they want to be firemen and policemen. And,
so cool.
so appropriate.
Just awesome.
Yeah, a lot of times I'll go and do school programs, and kids absolutely love me. Got a whole book or just like thank yous and everything.
That's so cool.
My kid are hard. Obviously, I take the guns and everything out of the car, but there's nothing they can picture, them with a gun there. But yeah, I let them put the lights on, the siren, the PA system is like your favorite because then they get in there and freeze, and I
That's awesome.
And like if I get the school kids in front, I'll tell them, I said, look, stand in front, you ready to look at the lights, and then I hit the siren and they all jump. And they just
That's
love
fun.
it. So,
That is so
good
fun.
Can you tell me how often they do something like this?
This is the Mark Butler Foundation's first time we've done a shopping spree like this. Ollie's has done them in the past with the Kevin Harvick Foundation, and they've been successful. And we saw the casting family in need, and I said, hey, let's do it. Let's make this happen. And so we actually pulled it together rather quickly. I think it was a 2-week time span from thought to finished product. And so this is our first time, but hopefully it's something that we can continue if a family arises that needs our help.
And what is your name again?
Brooke Butler Romato.
And where's the foundation's based?
We're located Harrisburg as our foundation base, but we are born and raised Carlisle.
Okay. All right, thank you.
You're welcome.
Is somebody here from Ollie's?
Yes.
The manager?
Right here. Roxanne.
Hi, I'm Barb Miller from PennLive. I'm doing Facebook Live, and
I'm not supposed to.
oh. Yeah, sorry. Okay.
I'm not supposed to immediately pause.
They're still checking out. And then they'll be getting a little ride in the fire truck and then heading home.